The month of December arrived and brought with it its icy cold winds. We got our first snowfall and our town began to light up and get festive with the season. And local shops began to offer live music. And with that, deer season came to an end, everyone. I am sure you probably can't see me because it is still dark out. It's the last day of deer season. It looks like it's going to be a nice, clear day today. You can see we're still kind of in the morning blue hour. Sunrise is about half an hour from now. Legal shooting time starts in about 3 minutes. So if you're wondering why I am not out on the stand yet, truthfully, I am not hunting that far from the main street, which is where I got my 6-pointer, and I've seen all the does. And also, a lot of the deer activity has been later in the morning, from about 9 in the morning till about 1 in the afternoon. So I probably could have slept in and got a later start, but I don't know. When it comes to deer season, I always feel like I still need to get up at the crack of dawn. As you can see, it looks like we're gonna have a nice golden sunrise this morning. Well, it's definitely cold this morning, and the wind coming off the lake is really making it cold. So I put the balaclava on this morning. Really don't like wearing these things because they hinder your peripheral vision and they can fog up your glasses. Kind of noticed that the gate was open and there were some tire tracks, so there's probably some activity up in there in the past week or so. Don't know if it's people with four-wheelers or if anybody hunting up there and got a deer, but we're gonna head back in the woods. Ooh-wee. That wind coming off the lake is definitely cold today. I was 6 hours on the deer stand in the truck, warming up a little bit. Gonna have me a quick lunch. Nothing spectacular, just a turkey and cheese sandwich and a water. But whew, it's a cold, windy one. Probably getting about 15-mile-an-hour wind. Alrighty, well, it's 2 days before Christmas Eve, and usually I go out for a Christmas hike. I was planning on it tomorrow, being December 23rd, because who knows what Christmas Eve and Christmas Day is going to bring. But unfortunately, the weather forecast is for a hurricane. Believe it or not, we're supposed to have the equivalent of a hurricane with hurricane force winds and torrential downpours. Power outages are expected, so I've got all my battery packs on charge just in case we lose power so that I can have heat. So this right here is the new EcoFlow River 2. I have it charging and the fan actually kicked on. So it's at 41 minutes recharging time at 35%, which is what it came from the factory. And it's pulling about 356 watts off of AC house power. I have my little power bank charging. Hopefully I don't need them all, but these battery packs are for our phones and iPads. And I plan on using the EcoFlow for the heaters and my coffee pot. And over there, as you can see, is the Buddy heater all ready to go. I also have tons of various flashlights, headlamps, lots of batteries, all ready to go. One of the main concerns with this storm also is not so much the hurricane force winds. Well, actually, there's two things. One, it started raining today, so that ground's going to be wet. The temperature's going to be rising, so things are going to be thawing. And then we're supposed to get the hurricane force winds, torrential downpours, and then pretty much right as the storm is wrapping up, it's going to drop down to 12 degrees Fahrenheit with a wind chill of about 5. So everything is going to flash freeze for Christmas Eve. So I don't think I'm going to be getting my usual annual Christmas hike in this year. It may have to wait till after Christmas. And because things are supposed to get gnarly overnight, before the warm weather starts coming in with the storm, it's very cold rain right now in the 30s, and the winds are supposed to start picking up overnight. We went ahead and put the pajamas on the little guy. Yeah, he's still around, 14, doing okay as far as he can with being totally blind. Gets a little confused now and then about where he is, but other than that, he's doing pretty good. Huh, buddy? No, I'm not on the couch right now. I'm right here. Yeah, but yeah, he's still around, still my lap dog. Hasn't gone on any car rides lately because it's winter. Well, as you can see, we woke up this morning. We have absolutely no power. We got very strong winds out there, torrential downpours, so we're making do, camping inside. It's really hard to tell from the video that I'm trying to take through the window, but that wind is really gusting outside. We just got the power back on for a little bit. We'll see if it stays. As you saw in that last clip, my neighbor's yard looks like it has a pond in it. It looks like our yard is getting a little flooded too over there. No, this is going to pick it up. But here comes another big gust of wind. You can just hear the wind just howling through the house. So far, we haven't lost any branches, but there's reports of trees down everywhere this morning. A lot of people still without power. Ours came back on just for a little bit. This is supposed to last until 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, so got another 24 hours of this. We still have a lot of downpouring rain. The winds have subsided for now, and I don't know if the camera is picking this up or not, but we do have some branches and trees down that were on the side of the road from being cut that were blown down overnight. Still various other limbs in the road. You can see the mess in the roadway up here. Just evidence of some of the branches and trees that came down last night. All fell last night. Yeah, a lot of trees came down last night. Wow. So this time of year the campground is closed, but imagine doing some camping and waking up to that falling on your site. Wow. That would have been right where somebody would have had their tent set up. There's some more trees down over by another campsite. This is why you got to be careful when you choose to go camping. Storms like this come through and you can find yourself in a world of mess. Well, here comes another round of heavy rain. And I don't know if it's going to pick it up, but see where those kids are? Wires are still down over there. So, hopefully those kids don't go near that, but yeah. There comes another batch of heavy rain. Wow. I don't know if that's picking that up, but that one, wow. That one almost took out their farm. Alrighty, round two. And a thunderstorm is rolling in. Brr. It is a cold Christmas Eve morning. Even if I did want to go out and do a hike today, get all bundled up, with it being 8 degrees and the wind chill of 7 below, which is like frostbite weather, I can't go anywhere. The HHR is completely frozen shut. I cannot get into my vehicle this morning. I have tried the old 1970s trick of holding a cigarette lighter to the lock. I've tried using my EcoFlow River 2 with my wife's hair dryer. I found out that will power the hair dryer on low, but not high. It keeps shutting down, but it'll power it on low. But it is so cold out there that it is not making a difference at all. As soon as the warm air comes out of that hair dryer, it is just basically the same temperature as outside. I've tried heating up the key. I've tried pounding on the door. Sadly, with supply chain issues, you can't find any lock de-icer anywhere. So, yeah, HHR is completely frozen. I want to wrap Christmas gifts, but not happening this morning. Hopefully it warms up this afternoon and heats up the inside of the car a little bit so that I can get the locks undone. Nope. Even with the sun shining on the car for a few hours now, it is still not opening. Oh man, it is frozen shut. I'm sitting down editing the video that's going to be posted in just a little bit. I've got a nice hot tea going. May look a little bit interesting. Some of you might think disgusting. But I can tell you, this is really good. It's mango, turmeric, honey, and added moringa and super greens. It's kind of sweet tasting, all natural. It's good for inflammation, gets the circulation going. It's very high in vitamin C and other vitamins and minerals. And also, with it being hot on this super cold day, it is very, very good. Just warms your whole insides. Well, Merry Christmas morning. Ooh, still only 12 degrees out here, but the wind chill of -1. I was finally able to get in the car this morning. Man, I had to tug on every single door. I had to heat up the lock and put Vaseline on the key. But finally got it in there, got the car heating up. Hopefully that melts whatever is going on. The wind's kicking up. It is still freezing. It's one of the coldest Christmases I remember. So all that crunching you hear in the locks is all ice. This car is completely frozen. Once I got it unlocked, I had trouble getting the doors and the hatch open, but we got the Christmas gifts out. Christmas is saved. Not gonna have time to wrap them before I bring it to people. Just driving around for a little bit. Heating up the car, got the heat blasting in here, hopefully melting everything. Yeah, it's absolutely frozen.
Holly hanging across the door, neighbors singing tales of yore. It's so close, hardly can wait. Waking up on Christmas, children dreaming without a care. 'Tis the season most everywhere, so come home, There's no better place, waking up on Christmas Day. Tinsel wrapped around the tree, snowflakes dancing in the street, presents tied up with a string for you and me. So grab your stocking above the fire, bells are rocking to the choir. No, nothing else is the same, waking up on Christmas Day. Waking up on Christmas Day. Tinsel wrapped around the tree, snowflakes dancing in the street, presents tied up with a string for you and me. So grab your stocking above the fire, bells are rocking to the choir. No, nothing else is the same, waking up on Christmas Day. Waking up on Christmas Day.
I just want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I hope everyone had a good, safe, and joyous holiday season. This is probably going to be my last video for 2022. I'm not going to have time to get out another video before the end of the new year. So just a quick little recap for December. It's been crazy. If you notice throughout the year, I've been staying closer to home with the inflation and gas prices and everything. It's been absolutely crazy. Hopefully, all that changes in 2023 and I'm able to get out more. December was a roller coaster, as you saw by my video. And this December has really been no exception. Every few years, it seems that we lose a few family members and friends, and this year we lost 3. Always seems to happen right at Christmas time. With the prices of everything being so high, with the inflation and some companies doing layoffs, a lot of my sales of my products are considered by a lot of people to be luxury items. So not too many people were buying luxury items this year. This has been my slowest year online, probably in a long time since I've started this business. My sales were down to probably about less than a quarter than what they usually are for this time of year. Christmas sales really slumped this year. I've been absolutely busy with my full-time job. The work is ever increasing, and our department shrunk a little bit as far as the number of employees we have, but which just increases the workload. But I've been getting through it. Been absolutely busy. So, but looking forward to 2023. Hopefully, I can get out and do some more hiking and more adventures, a little bit further from home, a little bit more scenic locations, going through, cleaning up, getting rid of a lot of stuff that I own that I'm not using. Just want to lighten my load, just make it easier to decide what I'm going to take on my adventures. Anything that's not my go-to items is going. Just going to have the stuff that I usually grab first when I'm packing, and maybe 1 or 2 backup items in case those fail. So now that hunting season is pretty much over with, We have been getting some cold weather, but it's been getting warm in between. I'm waiting for the lakes to freeze up and get safe so that we can do some ice fishing. We're going to try ice fishing. It's been a long, long time since I've actually got out on the ice and did any winter fishing at all, but we're going to try it this year. We're going to see if the lakes freeze up. I've got just the basic gear. I didn't go crazy with getting a shanty, although it probably would be nice to have a little heater in there and protection from the wind. But yeah, I've got the basic. I got the tilts. I got some jigging gear. So we'll see how that goes. Until then, this is Scott Hervey with Scott Hervey Outdoors, and we look forward to seeing you in the new year. Thank you for all your support on my channel. Thank you for those who did buy my products throughout the year. Hopefully, I'm going to be adding to the amount of designs that I have for my different products with my photography and such. So we'll see you next year. We'll see you out in the woods.